Who knows how to make a Pratt? What have you done, darling? What knot have you done?
I don't know. It's what I used to do at school.
Did you ever have that thing called peanutting at school?
Oh, when people pull it tight.
Pull it really tight and then you can't get it done.
Yes, that happened a lot.
OK, do you know the answer to stop that happening?
Oh, I wish you'd been around in 1976.
If you put a 2p coin inside the knot, then it's impossible to peanut somebody.
I shall tell my boys.
Pass it on. So, the Pratt, basically you have to have it back to front, like this, in order to tie it. I haven't worn a tie since I gave up the pipe. Like this. And this is a self-releasing version of the Pratt. It's called a Nicky knot. And the reason it's self-releasing is that when you pull it out like that, you can just let it go, and it won't end up in a knot. Thank you very much. Anybody know how long we've been wearing ties for? How long they've been around?
About 5 minutes now.
We've had ties since the 30 Years' War, which was 1618, and it was the Croatians who first brought the notion of wearing something. They wore a little small knotted...
Am I a time traveller?
Just tell us. Spooky.
Oh, my God, they found out my secret. Fire up the machine, we must travel back.
It's where we get cravat from. It's from the Croatians. And then it took off and the Parisians loved it. King Louis XIV was so obsessed with his cravats, he had a cravatier who used to lay out cravats for him to choose. Really. Yeah.
God, I've put on a bit of weight, haven't I?
Do a show with you just being characters from history. While we're doing knots, now, I've been practicing this, and I can do it about 1 in 3. So you've all got an opportunity to give this a go. There we go. That was pretty cool! OK, so it is just a length of chain, and then you place the ring up in like this. Now, if you hold it with your thumb and then hold it with one of your fingers, and what you need to do is just let the finger go and not the thumb. Just try and let the... Yeah, Ross has got it!
Just a few more goes.
All right, you just turn it and put the chain... OK. Don't make me get up and show you. So make your hand wide like this, OK, and then hook your thumb like this, but don't hook the chain. Just hold that like that and only let your finger go. Teaching assistant. Where can you get one of those this time of day? Oh! Which of you thinks this show is dragging the most?
This particular recording...
This time that we're spending together. It's about how we actually perceive time.
Oh, hang on. Where's North?
Sorry?
Are you trying to place Birmingham again?
It needs to know which way to get the bus.
Yes, absolutely. Why do you want to place North, Danny?
In my head...
Oh, good heavens.
Wherever North is...
Yes.
Then I can work out which way the Earth is spinning. Because time goes faster depending on... or slower depending on your momentum, doesn't it? So I can't work out whether, based on where we are on the... No, we're all going at the same speed.
None of us are really moving all that differently to each other.
Is there a gender thing?
No, it's not a gender thing, but it is to do with some differences between the 5 of us.
Is it to do with age?
It is absolutely to do with age, yeah.
Time races along when you're older. It's only just been Christmas!
That is exactly right. That is exactly right. Time really does fly when you are older. So the person for whom it is dragging is the youngest amongst us. Who is the youngest amongst us?
Sandy, it's you, isn't
It's probably
it?
me. It's
You,
probably
yeah.
me. So they did a study, the US Society for Neuroscience. So if you look at the group here, we've got 19 to 24-year-olds in one group and another group 60 to 80-year-olds, and they asked them to judge how long it took for 3 minutes to elapse. So they just sat them in a room and they had to guess. And the younger group's guess was 3 minutes and 3 seconds, and the older group's guess was 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So a longer time to an older person feels quicker. It is exactly that. Good heavens, is it Christmas again?
Yeah.
Is that to do with because it's sort of relative to how much you've lived?
Yeah. For example, a 4-year-old, her 5th birthday is a quarter of her life away. Whereas to a 50-year-old, 1 year is only 2% of a lifetime away.
Also, I think when you're 4, Your next birthday is really a very pressing engagement.
Yes.
That you start to think about the day after you were 4.
Yeah.
Whereas we really don't want to have any more birthdays, do we?
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to mine. I'm going to get my bus pass.
Oh, Sandy, have I got a game for you?
But what you said, Joe, is also very interesting, because another strange thing is to do with physics, about how we perceive time. So, according to Einstein's theory of relativity, the faster you travel, the slower time passes, and it's something called time dilation.
There's a really neat thought experiment that proves that if you travel the speed of light, time stops. So you just have to imagine there's a clock behind you, and you get on a really fast bus. Let's say it's going to Birmingham. And so you get on this really fast bus, and you can see the clock behind you. But if you're traveling at the speed of light, the light that's coming off the clock can't be faster than you, so it stays the same.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely right. They did this wonderful study in 2014 at Leicester University, how far the twins, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, how far their ages would have drifted apart in the film Star Wars Episode 5, so that's The Empire Strikes Back, because they travel separately around the universe at different speeds for different distances, and they're subjected to different gravitational fields. And so by the end of the film, Luke is 1 3/4 years younger than his twin sister.
I was flicking through the telly the other day and I stumbled across Jim Davidson being interviewed by Piers Morgan.
Wow.
And the time it took me to change the channel felt like the equivalent of 4 years.
What time is it at the South Pole? It's still on time.
It's no time at all, isn't it?
It's every time.
It's every time.
Oh.
It's no time. Oh,
It's the Penguin Public Enemy Tribute Band.
Yeah, because all the time zones, obviously, which are like that way, meet at the South Pole, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And it's not true about the compass. That's the most... You know, it's the magnetic North Pole. Well, you don't know, nobody knows quite where it is, but I wanted the compass to do that thing where it can't find south or anywhere, and it doesn't.
Oh, how boring.
Oh.
Yeah, it is boring, that.
Is there a red and white striped barber pole sticking out?
No, there's nothing, nor a shaft of light. There's nothing. No, but I haven't been to the South Pole, so maybe it works
South Pole's a lot chillier, of course, but it's always noon or always midnight, really.
Yeah. And why do you have to have north, south, east, west?
Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, he's drunk with power. All the time zones converge at the poles, but the default time in Antarctica is GMT, is the one they use there.